Quinn!
What's up, boys and girls?
What are we doing, Quinn?
Back. Working on Project AP1 S2000 again.
Oh, you got the Advans back on there.
Just when you thought it was over, it ain't over. So,
Quinn, didn't we just do the exhaust in this car last year?
we did. And it's phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We went
Sounds
with
great.
the Ballade Type S single exit 70mm exhaust. I saved a good amount of weight over my custom NVIDIA setup, which I think was like over 50 pounds. The Ballade Type S in stainless was 26 pounds. It was very, very quiet, very, very streetable, like no drum. Amazing. It like made me fall in love with the S2000 all over again because of how good that exhaust sounded, and still did well for flow. So when we did all the new Ballade engine mods, it still made 15 more horsepower over the old setup, peak, way more in the mid-range. The other day I'm browsing Instagram, minding my own business, and I see Alex post, and he posts the titanium version of the new Ballade exhaust, Type S, 70mm single. And this one, full tie, weighs 14 pounds. Wait, did I say that right? 14? Yeah, 12 pounds. It's 12 pounds less than the stainless version. So it's just like...
Which is how many pounds less than the NVIDIA exhaust you had?
You're asking me to do too much math. I think that exhaust is like 52 pounds. So it's like 38 pounds.
That's insane.
And a stock S2000 exhaust is over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
The cat pack. So I text Alex, I'm like, how much for one of me? You know, and a little bit of back and forth. And, well, kids, here we go.
Titanium.
Titanium. Boy, is titanium pretty. I'm a big fan of titanium. I've never had a titanium exhaust for a sports car, but I have titanium exhausts on almost all of my motorcycles. It's much, much lighter than steel. Typically, titanium's 50 to 60% the weight of steel. All things equivalent. The only thing, though, is you have to be careful with noise levels. However, Alex said that they use the same exact muffler design internally, as well as the center section resonator. So this should theoretically be the same noise, but we're gonna find out. So we're gonna install this, and we're going to give you sound clips that we took previously when we did the installation on this. If you wanna see the full in-depth on this, go back in our channel. You can see the original Type S installation. And then we will do new sound clips, launch, in-car, out-car, with the titanium exhaust, and we'll play them side by side for you guys so you can have a direct comparison. I'm really excited about this, and I'll just say this. I'm a little bit spoiled by speed at this point. All the motorcycles really ruined that for me. The ARC-7's making a stout, at least 450 at the wheels now, and as awesome and set up as the S2000 is, it just feels like it needs a little bit more oomph. So the motor's at a pretty efficient point considering it's still the stock 2-liter bottom end. So we just have to shave weight. So another easy 12 pounds off the car with just an exhaust. It's a no-brainer. Let's dive into it. All right, boys and girls, here we have the old full stainless Ballade Type S S2000 exhaust side by side with the all new full titanium version here. You can see there's some minor tweaks and changes here. Obviously this is going to be because the material difference going to the titanium. You got a little bit extra bracing here. I really like that they did pie cuts or snake welds, whatever you want to call them. There's multiple names, but I just think that looks really pretty and adds a little bit of extra pizzazz. I'm really excited to see what this looks like when it gets some heat through it. Titanium heat color is very vibrant compared to stainless steel. Actually, there's a great example. They heat colored the tip before sending it out. But you get more of those very vivid blues, purples, depending on how hot it gets. I don't know how hot the exhaust is going to get on its own naturally, but we'll find out. It'll be something interesting to see. And just to show you guys how light this whole exhaust actually is, I'm just going to use my pinkies. I don't have this clamp fully tightened down because we're going to have to adjust it when we put it in the car, but just my pinkies.
That's crazy.
Super light, 14 pounds for a full car exhaust. Unbelievable. But I will take the weight savings, and I really want to say this is going to put the Project AP1 around 2,600 pounds flat, maybe even less, and that's what factory radio and air conditioning still.
That's pretty good.
I would love to weigh this car. We gotta get some scales. If
Yeah.
somebody's in Connecticut and you have some scales and you want to come hang out with us for a day, bring them by and we'll weigh everything in
definitely.
here. All right, great. Now for the install.
Wow, good job, Quinn.
Hit my head. Look at that. Beautiful. So what do you think, Matchew?
I think it sounds great.
I think this thing sounds just like the old one.
Yeah.
I can't, at least from my ears inside.
Can't distinguish any difference.
VTEC maybe sounds a little bit more pronounced.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I always thought titanium, like, it reverberated a little different and sounded a little bit more like almost tinny.
I always felt like titanium, yeah, it's like a little bit more high pitched than stainless. But like, from a drone perspective,
There's nothing.
I mean, here's fourth gear lugging it.
I mean, we gotta,
Under
like, we gotta go up
3,000.
a hill to see, but
3,000 RPM is where these engines like kind of drone a lot.
it's not bad.
Not bad at all. It's like just as good as the old setup.
Yeah. And then
car just
all
feels-
that weight you see.
The car feels so much faster now. It is pretty, well, here's the other thing too. It's like humid out, it's muggy.
Yeah, it
And that
is.
tends to make exhaust and naturally aspirated engines, I feel like, drone a little bit more also.
Really more? I would think maybe.
I think cold, crisp air.
Oh yeah.
You get less drone. You get that. You get more of a sharp engine and exhaust note because it's just everything's happier. But I mean, this
Smells great.
How did the launch look?
Look great.
And how loud was it when I like on decel from a distance?
Good. It was loud, like as Hondas always are. But it sounded good.
Like this is like real quiet right now.
Yeah.
That's
Nice changeover.
real quiet. In cabin, like this exhaust like almost seems borderline stock, and it's full catless. Header back, I do have a resonated test pipe, which probably does a little bit in conjunction with everything, but I mean, this is like barely louder than stock, and until you get on it. And then when you get on it and really open it up, that's when it kind of screams a little bit more.
Well, you gotta let me hear that.
Yeah, I'll get on it down here. All right, let's see here.
So good.
Dude, Hondas are so cool. and that's windows up.
Yep.
Let's do windows down over here. I'll take the AC off. Yeah. Free up a couple horsepower. Slow down. Get into it at 4,500.
God, I wanted S2000.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
Feels great.
Alex, you did it again.
Good job.
You did it again, man. This thing's awesome. So, coming soon, we'll do a raw driving clip of just total assholeism at the limit, and I won't talk. I know I talk a lot, but I won't talk, and we'll give you guys, you know, full sound samples, and then me ripping this thing around at the limit, and that's it.
That's it for this one, guys. Oh, are we gonna end it on this?
That is it for this one, boys and girls. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out Ballade Sports. This exhaust is sick, and I will stand by and say this right here, right now. This is the best 70mm single S2000 exhaust you can get on the market. So I think he's only doing a limited run of these, 50. Grab yours while you can. It is well worth it. And before you ask, no, I am not selling my stainless version. I'm keeping it because it's that good. Till next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Done.